Yep, lock S foils in attack position. As Vader would say, stay in attack formation. And speak of, I got to get him a little bit closer here because he is my buddy. He has really carried this YouTube channel as well. And also, I have Grogu here. He will also be on this show. William, please do not watch the sequel trilogy. Please do not watch it. I am doing you a favor. Do not watch it. Do not give Disney your attention. Oh, and we got the starting lineups coming up today. And this is obviously going to be brought to you by SeatGeek and, shall I say, SeatGeek. Use my promo code Rooftop Sports to get your $20 off. And Trident, if you get your butt over here, I'll use this one, JS Trident. But we've got a game to do, and let's do this. Let's make this happen. Let's win. Let's win the series. Hopefully, this force is strong with this one. And Bryce Miller with that four-seam fastball, which he uses 44% of the time, uses a sinker, the splitter, the sweeper, the slider, and a cutter. He's got a lot of good stuff, but he's got to learn how to really not only mix those up, but to be a little bit more consistent. But yeah, William Cook, you are absolutely correct that movie was absolutely terrible. So we'll get to it. The game's about to start. It is Star Wars night. And it looks like the first pitch is about to be coming up in just a few moments. And obviously this show is going to get copyrighted up the butt. But hey, Disney says that I could use their content. And plus I'm narrating like 99% of this anyway. And I'm okay losing 60 cents as long as they don't demonetize me or copyright strike me just because I wanted to do a cool Star Wars night. Like, I have no intentions of really making money anyway. And now we're looking up for the first pitch, and this is going to be Nicky Lopez. And here's the pitch, and that is popped up and fouled, and we are underway here at T-Mobile Park. Kevin Kirby, thank you for being on the show. You're just shocked how dead T-Mobile Park is for being in first place in its first six. Yeah, because of the doubts, I guess, and the fact that Mariners have not traded for that major bat. And now we're looking at the 0-1 to Nicky Lopez. And now here is the pitch. And that is going to be popped up and fouled again. He is down to 2 strikes. Nicky Lopez is 2 for 9 in the series. He's a .238 hitter. Let's see if Bryce Miller can just get this guy out. Now Lopez, he has 39 singles, 4 doubles. Not much of an extra base hit guy. Seems to be maybe a leadoff kind of guy. I mean, he's leadoff. The pitch, and that is up high for a ball. He ain't being fooled and chased on that one. Bryce Miller is 9 strikeouts away from, I guess, I don't know. I don't even know how many strikeouts we're talking about. Nicky Lopez has a .295 OBP, so he's not having a great season at all. Not a good one. Here's the 1-2. And now here is a fly ball to deep left center field, and Julio is there, and he makes the catch. And we've got 1 down. Let me see any other Star Wars clips I could use. Nah, I don't really have anything. And if you guys have any suggested Star Wars quotes or clips, please let me know so I can upload it so we could use it. Because I want to use as much Star Wars as I possibly can because, again, I've been looking forward to this show more than ever. And now we're looking at Andrew Vaughn batting .226 with 7 home runs, 4 for 8 of this series. And here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to right field, and that's fouled. Got 11 viewers so far for the YouTube. I guess people caught on to the fact that I am doing a Star Wars show, and it's been a lot of fun already. And I hope you guys liked the Star Wars intro. I really hope you guys did. And now here is the 0-1 pitch, and that is low for a ball. It's a 1-1 count. And now we're looking at the 1-1, and that is strike 2. And if you guys were here when the show started, please validate that you did by putting it in the chats and let me know how much you liked the intro that I did. And now we're looking at the 1-2. And now here's the pitch to Vaughn. And that is outside for a ball. That's going to be a 2-2 count for Andrew Vaughn. This is the show I was truly waiting for. I was like, work is not going to get in the way of me one bit. Andrew Vaughn has a 24% strikeout rate. And now we're looking at the 2-2 by Bryce Miller. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be low for a ball. 3-2 to count. Versus lefties, he does not very do good. Against righties, no, he does better against the lefties. So luckily, Bryce Miller is the righty. And now here is the pitch. And that is going to be ball 4. Take your base. And
oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this at all. Controversial Star Wars opinion, but my top 3 are Attack of the Clones, Return of the Jedi, and Last Jedi? Oh, Sticky, why? Why would you do this to me? Why? Why? You know what? Now you just earned yourself this after this pitch by... Yeah, that's your reward, Mr. Sticky. As Gavin Sheets takes one for a strike. He is 1 for 3 against Bryce Miller. 11 pitches so far for Bryce Miller. Is not making me a little bit nervous. Now here's the 0-1. And that is going to be a ball outside or inside. That's going to be a 1-1 call. The Attack of the Clones and Return of the Jedi, I can see. I mean, Return of the Jedi actually turned out to be the weakest of the 3 movies. There was supposed to be a better storyline, but just didn't happen. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Yeah, I don't really want Robert Jr. either. Yes, he has that nice club control, but yeah, he gets injured like no freaking other. I don't think he's worth all those prospects. Like, I'd probably put those prospects towards like Pete Alonso or Vlad Jr. We need those kind of names. And now we're looking at the 1-2 for Gavin Sheets. And now here's the pitch. And that is strike 3 called, and we've got 2 down right now. And if anyone's got some favorite Star Wars scene, let me know what you got. And if anyone has any Star Wars scenes to give me that I can do an impression of, I will do it. Like, I'll do it if you would like me to. Like, just put in the scene of 1 to 6 and show me what you got, and I'll do it. I'll do what I can. The pitch to DeJong, and that is a strike. Good frame job by Lando Calrolli. That is what Jay Trident Podcast likes to call him. And now we're looking at the 0-1. Paul DeJong, he is 2 for 7 in the series. And now we're looking at the 0-1 pitch. And that is going to be low for a ball. We're looking at the 1-1 count. You don't want to rent Alonso either, huh? And now we're looking at the 1-1. Paul DeJong has 2 hits in the last 4 of his 5 games. So been doing pretty good. And now here's the 1-1. And that is going to be a 1-2 count. I would say Vlad Jr., but the Blue Jays said that they're not going to trade him, but we'll see how it goes. Because I would like to see the Mariners at least try to get any of these big name bats. Brian Woo's vibing. And here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-2. He was vibing with Logan Gilbert, and there was that slight scare that he was going to go on the IL of any capacity, but gladly he didn't, because he has been the best starter this entire last month. And now we're looking at the 2-2. DeJong is raking on righties. And now here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is going to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It is Mariners coming up. And to get started on this, let me show you a history lesson of the 90s Mariners.
Time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Clip. I have to actually cast it and like split it up, you know? Okay, that's fine. So obviously that wasn't going to work. So, because there's just not enough time. And now here's JP Crawford. He's going to be the leadoff hitter. And let me give you this.
This is where the fun begins.
Yep, this is where the fun begins. I hope so, because we really need a Mariners winning series at least. JP Crawford just took one for a ball. He's batting .216, and now here's the pitch by Cannon, and that is going to be a foul ball. We're looking at a 1-1 count. 16 innings pitched, 4 balls, and 17 strikeouts. And now we're looking at the 1-1. And now here is the pitch. And that is going to be a strike. That is going to be a 1-2 count. JP Crawford has hit safely in his last 6 to 8 games. And now here's the 1-2. And now here's a fly ball to left field. And that is going to be caught. And that is going to be 1 down for the Mariners as JP Crawford hit it right to the left fielder. And that left fielder was, must I check, that was Julks. And Roberts Jr. is not even playing today. Now we got Josh Rojas, the platoon master, as I call him. He is going to be up to the plate right now. And now here is going to be the pitch. And that is a ball. It's going to be a 1-0 count. Jonathan Diaz just got option to Tacoma. They brought up Emerson Hancock. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a line drive foul. Nothing was doing. And now we're looking at the 1-1. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a ball. That's going to be a 2-1 count. And now we're looking at the 2-1. Here's the pitch to Rojas. And that's going to be a 3-1 count. Kevin Kirby, how about we trade for Bichette and Vlad Jr. and move Bichette or JP the second? I am not opposed to that. The 3-1. And now here's a fly ball to right field. Still running, still going. And that's going to be caught. And that's going to be 2 outs already. And now we've got Julio Rodriguez, who's going to be up to the bat. Got 23 viewers so far, 14 from Twitter X, 8 of them in the Rooftop YouTube channel. Let's get that up, or all the Twitter people, head on over to the YouTube to get more views on this one. Also hit the like button while you're at it. And now here is the pitch, and that's going to be outside for a ball. Julio is 3 for 9 in the series. Would like to get some home run pop going. Why not calling Logan Evans? Yeah, I agree. Why don't we do that? Give it a shot. Now here's the 1-0. And that is going to be foul. That's going to be a 1-1 count. Still holding out hope that my buddy Jay Trident Podcast arrives to the show. Now here's the 1-1. Now here's a ground ball, and that is filled by second baseman. Throw to first, and that is going to be in time. And that's going to be out number 3. We go to the top of the second. It is still no score, and this is my reaction for no runs being scored.
No! No!
Yeah, that really reeks. Okay, I'm going to do this scene. This is when the Empire's having that meeting in the Death Star. Until this battle station is very operational, we are vulnerable. The Rebel Alliance is too well equipped and more dangerous than you realize. Dangerous to your Starfleet, Commander, not in this battle station. The rebels will continue to gain the support from the Imperial Senate. Their Imperial Senate is no longer of concern to us. I just learned that the last remnants of the old Republic have been swept away. Senate is gone. Oh, but that's impossible. How are we going to run this thing? The bureaucracy. The regional governors will have direct control of their territories. Fear the systems in line. Fear this battle station. And what of the rebellion? If the rebels have a complete tactical institute, they might find a weakness and destroy it. The plans you refer to will soon be back in our hands. Any attack on the rebels is a useless gesture and more dangerous than whatever. This station is now the ultimate power of the universe. So I suggest we use it. Don't be too proud of this technological terror that you've constructed. The ability to destroy your planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. Don't try your sorcerous ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not conjured up the stolen data tapes, or you've not found your rebels hidden fort I find your lack of faith disturbing. Enough of this. Vader, release him as you wish. Ugh. This picketing is pointless. Lord Vader will help us find the rebel location of the rebel base. We will then crush the rebellion with one swift stroke. That's my impression of that scene. So if you have any other scenes that you would like me to do for the next commercial break, put in there in the chats. And now we have Bryce Miller pitching against the White Sox. And here is the pitch. And we got a bunt attempt going to the third baseline and foul. And Josh Rojas was ready for that. And now it's going to be an 0-1 count. It's going to be Oscar Colas. He's batting .238, or Colas. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to nowhere. It's going to Rojas, the third baseman. He is there. He makes the catch. And now that's going to be one down. Let's take a look at the injury report so far. We got Jorge Polanco, not until June 14th, as they're saying. Dylan Moore's on a paternity leave. Gabe Spire, not until June 14th, maybe. Munoz, still day-to-day. So injury bug is still hitting the Mariners. And now here's the pitch. And that is going to be up high for a ball. Doesn't even say if Ty France went on the IL. And we're looking at Zach DeLoach, one of the former prospects. And now here's a ground ball right off of Bryce Miller. There's going to be a no play at first base, and Zach DeLoach, I believe he was one of the former prospects of the Mariners, and he gets on first base. And that's going to be an infield base hit. And must I say this?
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this. Next up to play is going to be Sosa. So, Lenin Sosa. I wonder if that is related to Sammy Sosa. No, he's not, because Sosa is from Venezuela. Sammy Sosa is from Dominican Republic. Scoring decision is a hit. And now here is Sosa in the throw to first. And not in time. Tyler Locklear, the first baseman, as he was called up just on Sunday. Sosa's batting 7th in the order, .236 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. White Sox are the worst team in baseball right now in embarrassing fashion. The pitch, and that is going to be a foul ball. Lenin Sosa, number 50 right now. And once again, a reminder, if anyone has any Star Wars scenes for me to do, give them to me. And we're looking at the 0-1. $24 pitches for Miller so far. Might as well take this off. Not hearing anyone anyway. And now we're looking at the 0-1 pitch on the way. And that's going to be lined foul. And that's going to be an 0-2 pitch. We got one out so far, but we got a man on first base. Sosa with 13 singles, 3 doubles. 286 OBP. And now here's the 0-2. And that's going to be fouled again. 0-2 the count. A 25% strikeout rate. So this White Sox team, they strike out a lot. But I don't know about as much as about the Mariners. And here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be fouled again. 0-2. Bryce Miller is getting ready to set. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a fly ball to right field. But that is going to be playable. And that is made the catch by Dom Canzone. And now we got 2 down. Aloha Shirt Night coming on June 29th against the Twins. Aloha. Not going to make it. I don't care about an Aloha thing, honestly. I just care about a Mariners victory. And I think my buddy Vader is about Mariners' victory as well. And now Bryce Miller is on 28 pitches, a little bit more than I would like to see. But he does get a lot of pitches in there. Here's Corey Julks. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a strike. He's batting .263, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. He is 1 for 10 in the series. He has been struggling. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 to count. Career versus Bryce Miller. He is 0 for 2. Miller with 30 pitches in. 20 hits this season. And here's the 0-1-1. Check swing. He did go. That's going to be a 1-2 count with 2 outs. So let's get out of this inning as quickly as possible. Mariners remain first place in the division. Texas 2, Astros 3. It looks like Oakland's in last place now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is going to retire the side. The force is strong with Bryce Miller. We go to the bottom of the second. Still no score. And if I could just... Here, let me show you something really cool. So I'll show you in the next portion of the inning, but it is about my favorite game, Star Wars TIE Fighter. That's my favorite video game. And everyone comment there in the chats of what was your most favorite Star Wars game you ever played in your life. So put it in there. And let's another scene I can do. I can't really think of one. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. But if anyone can put it in the chats of like, what was your favorite Star Wars scene or a favorite Star Wars scene of yours, I'll do an impression of it. I guess I could have finished the Order 66 video. And I wonder who's up to the bat. It's going to be Cal Raleigh and Luke Rayleigh. You know what? I got this for you, Luke Rayleigh. You'll be up real soon.
All wings reporting.
One. Yep. Use the force, Luke. Let go, Luke. Luke, trust me. Trust in Obi-Wan. Trust in the force. And now we are back from the break. And now here's the big dumper. Lando Cal Raleigh, the pitch. And that's going to be inside for a ball. 1-0 to count. 13 pitches for Cal Raleigh so far. And now here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-0 count pitched by Cannon. He's batting .211 with 12 home runs and 42 RBIs. And now we are looking at the 2-0. And that's going to be popped up. And that could be playable. I think that's going to be playable for the catcher. And he makes the catch. After being ahead 2-0 in the count, Cal Raleigh pops out anyway. And now here is Luke Skywalker up to the plate. He is going to have to use the force on this one. I can't believe I'm saying that. Use the force. Fortnite Star Wars? That's your favorite game? Does anyone give me a favorite Star Wars scene? And everyone keep putting in your favorite Star Wars games in there. Luke Rayleigh batting 5th in the order. And now here is the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a strike for Luke Skywalker. We're looking at the 0-1 count. 16 pitches in for Cannon. Batting .264 is Luke Rayleigh. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2. There's that sign. Use the force, Luke. Let go, Luke. Luke, trust me. He's just got to use the force. The pitch. And that's going to be outside for a ball. We're looking at the 1-2. And now here is the pitch. And that's going to be outside for a ball. Speaking of TIE fighters, if you like Star Wars and good animation, you got to check out the O-Kang's TIE Fighter short. It's send me the link of that. I want to see it. Now here's the pitch. And that is going to be low for a ball, 3-2. Luke is being more relaxed with the Force. He is being like a Jedi. He's not taking the Sith approach on all full offense. And now here is the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Force is strong with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet. Yeah, listen to him. You're not a Jedi yet. I'm going to use that one if he strikes out again. And this is going to be Mitch Garver up to the plate. You are not a Jedi yet, Luke Rayleigh. Here's the pitch. And that is out. And here's Mitch Garver. He's taken a 1-1 count so far. He's batting 179 with 7 home runs. Believe it or not, he is out-homering Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. And that is going to be outside again for a ball 2 on Mitch Garver. And now we are looking at the 2-1 pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Gonna add in the "You are not a Jedi yet." And now here's the 2-2. Outside, that's gonna be a 3-2 count. And on the next commercial break, I'll show the rest of that Order 66 video. And here is the 3-2 pitch. And that is going to be ball 4. Take your base.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins, right? I hope. But the Mariners have 2 outs on them. And next up to the plate is going to be... Oh, yippee. Dom Canzone. Don't give that guy a lightsaber. If he was using a lightsaber, he'd be throwing it all over the place and missing everything. He has probably the same accuracy as a stormtrooper. The pitch. And that's going to be a foul ball. Canzone's batting 176, 6 home runs, and 10 RBIs. 28 pitches for Cannon so far. Canzone's 1 for 5. He hit that home run. The pitch. And now here is a line drive, and that is going to drop in for a base hit. Is Mitch Garver going to third base? Yes, he is, because it was on 2 outs. So Canzone gets in there for a double. And the Force was strong with that one. Canzone has hit safely in 4 of his last 5 games. Let's see if he could get this going, or the Mariners offense can get it going. And it's going to be up to Tyler Locklear, the rookie. He is going to be up to the plate. And that was just beautifully swung by Dom Canzone. And he gets in there for a double. Let's see if Tyler Locklear can do something. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled back. With runners in scoring position, White Sox are 4 for 22. Mariners are 8 for 19. Cannon with 30 pitches so far. And now here is the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's going to be an 0-2 count. Locklear is already behind on the count. Locklear was a longtime minor leaguer. He's 2 for 9 in this series, the pitch, this season. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. Let's take a look at Tyler Locklear's stats when he was moved up on his way from the minor leagues. And now we're looking at the 1-2 pitch, and that is outside for a ball. Locklear was out of 2022 from college. He's now 23 years old. He played in Modesto in 22. That's where it all started, other than the Mariners ACL League. Most of the time in Arkansas last season, the pitch. And that's going to be a full count 3-2. Actually, majority of the season was spent in Everett, and I missed a lot of those Everett games. I wish I could have saw Tyler Locklear in. Then he was in Arkansas, and then a little bit of Tacoma. And now here's the 3-2 pitch, and now here's a ground ball foul. Ryan Bliss is on deck. We're looking at the 3-2 count. Cannon the set and the 3-2. And that is strike 3 called. And that was one of those, oh yeah, I'll give it a try. No! Do! Or do not. There is no try. Yeah, there is no try, Tyler Locklear. You got to swing at those kind of things. All right, now I'm going to show you this Order 66 video. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Execute Order 66. It will be done, my lord.
All right. And yep, that was how I explained the Mariners' downfall after 95. I did that in Star Wars language, and I'll show you another video of the downfall of the 2023 Mariners on how bad that was, because it was really bad. Gonna go find it. 2023 Mariners. I found it. All right, I found it. And we are back from the break. Not many Star Wars dressing up going on today. Maybe the spirit of Star Wars is dying because look where the state it's at right now. Now here's the pitch from Bryce Miller. And now here is a line drive, and that is going to drop in for a base hit. And is he going to go to second base? Lee is going to second base, and the throw to second, and it is not in time. And Luke Raley, this is for a throw that if only you had the force of an arm.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Yeah, Luke Raley, like you should have threw that out with full force, because use the Force. And now we are going to have, that's Corey Lee. He is 5 for 9. And all I can say is,
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
And now here is the pitch to Corey. And that is going to be up in for a ball. That was a pushback by Bryce Miller. Nicky Lopez, the leadoff hitter. He flied out in the first inning. We're looking at the 1-0 count. Chicago has the advantage so far with a runner in scoring position. 4 RBIs for Lopez. He's trying to make it number 5. Now here is the pitch. And now here's a bunt popped up, and that's going to be caught by Rojas, and that is going to be 1 out. And Korean Boy, if you have like any movie suggestion, movie scenes, give them to me. And you too, Jay Trident. Excuse me. And here's Andrew Vaughn, the pitch. And that is going to be in there for a strike. On this day, June 12th, 1992, Harold Reynolds had his 1,000th career hit against the Brewers. The pitch. And now here's a fly ball to left field, but Rayleigh's going to be there to make the catch. Thank God he made that catch. And now we got 2 down, and Lee couldn't go anywhere. Mariners are figuring out the ways to get outs, even with a runner on second base in Chicago. Well, they're still trying to score. Now here is Sheets. He is up to the plate. And we're looking at 19 hits for White Sox. Now here's Gavin Sheets. And that's going to be outside for a ball. Top of the third. Still no score. Man on second base. And now we are looking at the 1-0 pitch. And that hits the dirt, and that's going to be 2-0. White Sox have never had back-to-back 100-loss seasons, but they are certainly on pace for another one. And now here is the 2-0 pitch. And now here's a line drive, and that is foul. That was nearly a fair ball. And that was really close.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
We're doomed.
Yeah, it looks like we are pretty much doomed. As that barely got into the foul territory. And now we're looking at the 2-1 for Gavin Sheets. Miller with 40 pitches in. And now here is the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be a strike. Strike 2. We're looking at the 2-2 for Gavin Sheets. And here is the 2-2. And that's going to be a fouled once again. And White Sox are really putting work on Bryce Miller. And now here is the pitch. And that's going to be a foul ball. And now we're looking at the 2-2 pitch for Gavin Sheets. And here is the pitch. And now here's a fly ball, and that is fouled. And that's going to be the 2-2. Still 2-2. 44 pitches for Miller. I expect the bullpen to be really busy today. Just as much as they were busy the last 2 games. No day off between that road trip. And they'll be going up against Texas, so you got to win the series at least. Miller gets his sign. He's got it. And the 2-2 pitch. And that is popped up. And is that going to go in territory? Rojas is there, and he makes the catch. And that's going to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the third. And everyone, I got to show you my most favorite Star Wars game of all time. Here's the intro to it. Yep, that was my most favorite game of all time from Star Wars because I did like that LucasArts did give the Empire their side of the story because in the Star Wars world, when we grew up, we're used to the Rebels being the good guys, and that is going to be a ball for Ryan Bliss, as now we are back from the break. He's batting 9th in the order, and now here's the 1-0, and that's going to be a strike. Ryan Bliss is batting 200, 1 home run, and 2 RBIs. And now we're looking at the 1-1, the pitch, and a swing and a foul ball. It was called Star Wars TIE Fighter. It came out in 1994, Mr. Sticky. You can get it on Steam and you can still play it. I think it's like maybe $10. I don't even know how much it is, but it's pretty cheap. Maybe even $5. Totally worth it. We're looking at a 3 for 3 in stolen bases as Ryan Bliss. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and down he goes. And now we've got 1 down. We're looking at a flashback. The Buhner Buzz Cut Night started in 94, went all the way to 2001. I think 2001 was the final Buzz Cut Night. The only way I do a Buhner Buzz Cut Night is for myself, is if you guys donate like $100 like by the end of the show. More like 200. I think it'll take 200 to get me to do it. And now we're looking at the 0-1 by JP Crawford. And now here is the 0-1 pitch. And that is going to be a strike. And we're looking at the 0-2. Crawford is batting .215, 6 home runs, and 18 RBIs. Home runs, he hit 2 of them in the series against Kansas City. The pitch. And the catcher tried that frame job, and that's going to be a 1-2. Did not work. $37 hits this season for JP. 8 extra base hits. The pitch. More than that. Those 8 doubles I meant. And we're looking at the 2-2. Against lefties, does really well. Better than he does against the righties. A 2-2. And now here's a ground ball right to the third baseman. Easy throw to first in time. And now we've got 2 down. Next up is going to be Josh Rojas up to the bat. And I think just by seeing this offense, Mariners have got to make an impact bat. They got to go get one. Even if it means to give up some of our best prospects. You know what? So be it. Because we do have the assets for it. Here's Josh Rojas batting 2nd in the order. And now here's the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. And you would hope that those prospects don't really amount to anything. Rojas is 0 for 1 with a flyout in the first. Now here's the 1-0. And that is going to be a strike. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Rojas is batting .264. 3 home runs and 12 RBIs. The pitch. And that is fouled back, and that is going to be a 1-2. Already down to the final strike in this inning. And this game has been anything but uneventful. Not anything but eventful. Uneventful it has been. This game is. And now we are looking at the 1-2. And that is outside for a ball. Ball 2. And now here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's a ground ball fouled again. And now we are looking at the 2-2 pitch. And here it is. Now here's a ground ball right to the second baseman to throw to first. And that is in time. And this is how I really feel about the lack of activity on the offense. And let me show you a highlight of the 2023 Mariners season explained in Star Wars.
Cade Marlowe.
High fly ball. Deep right field. Going back, and goodbye. 19. Straight away by center. Julio gauging, looking, jumping. Andres Munoz, the 0-2 to Messi.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
With 2 away, Daniel Vogelback will be the batter. Vogelback has struck out, fouled to third, and flied to center. Swinging a liner to left base, get it, and they take the lead. And the score is secured. Vogelback holds his first.
Execute.
And we are back from the break, and now here is the pitch, and that's going to be low for a ball. Bryce Miller with 3 strikeouts so far, giving up 2 hits in 3 innings pitched, only 1 walk. And now we are looking at the 1-0 to Paul DeJong. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 2-0 count. Bryce Miller is already behind on the call. And now we're looking at the 2-0, and here is the pitch, and a swing and a miss, strike 1. Beautiful day here in Seattle. I mean, I'm missing out on the sun too because I'm doing this for you guys, doing this live show. Sometimes I wish I was at this game. Might go to the game Friday, though. Might have sweets. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And we're looking at the 2-2. And here is the 2-2 pitch on the way. And that is going to be outside for a ball, 3-2. Nothing happening on that. We're still looking at a 3-2 by Paul DeJong to Paul DeJong. And here's the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be ball 4. Take your base.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this too. It's going to be 70s night. There's going to be fireworks night on Friday night. I might be at that game too. I'm going to have some sweets. It's going to be a sweet game. I might have seats at the suite. Hopefully I can make it to that game, which means I will not be doing the show, of course. Now here is the pitch, and that is going to be low for a ball. That is Oscar Colas. It's 0-1. Pop out in the second. And now we are looking at the 1-0, and now here is the pitch. And now here's a ground ball foul, and that's going to be 1-1. And there is no out so far, so the Mariners have got to find a way to score these runs, or have got a way to get out of this inning. I wonder how much the Mariners let go of taking... It's starting to become a heated debate, actually, at this point. They just wouldn't give him the $20 million. And I was one of those that said I was okay with it. Because the man struck out like a mofo last year, but he made it up with a lot of with them home runs at 26. But I just didn't like his defense. I thought his defense was terrible. Oscar Colas is looking at the 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that is going to be a foul ball. Yeah, I was talking about how much it was going to be an improvement to have Mitch Haniger instead of Teoscar Hernandez. And now look where we are. We're missing him now, I guess. Because now our corner outfields are questionable at best. I mean, Mitch Haniger's not even playing today. Astros lost today. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and down goes Colas. Oakland A's lose to the Padres. Let's take a look at the standings so far. So right now, it is Mariners at 39-30, Texas 31-35, Houston 31-38. Oakland is on its downward trend right now. And the throw to first. And it's not in time. And this is Zach DeLoach who had that infield single. Texas Rangers are down 1-0 against the Dodgers. The pitch. And now here is the throw to second, and that is in time. A nice throw by Lando Calraleigh. And now we got one down. Nice throw by Calraleigh. Who cares about his defense? DH him and don't sign Garver. That's a fair enough point. Yep. And now Mariners have to find a way to trade for someone. Would like to get Eric Swanson back, but they won't. And looks like, are they going to review it? Looks like they are reviewing it. Looks like it's going to be a challenge call. Trying to see if he was out. I think nope. I think he's safe. Looks like they are reviewing it. I guess they're not letting him challenge the call, huh? Took too much time to do the challenge. Or I guess they're still conversing anyway. Umpire's indecisiveness. Nope, nothing happening. It looks like NBA Finals is still going on. It is a thing. Boston Celtics are defeating the Dallas Mavericks. It's going to be 3-0, possibly. The 1-0. And that's going to be low for a ball. 1-1 the count. Got someone on Twitch. 5 on YouTube. Let's get some more over here. And once you're here, hit that like button, subscribe, and donate to this channel as well. To the YouTube Super Chat, the 2-0. And Deloach will foul it, and that's going to be a 2-1. And the 2-1. And that is fouled again. That's going to be a 2-2 count for Zach Deloach. And we're looking at the 2-2. And now here is the pitch. And that's going to be a fouled back, and that's still going to be a 2-2 count. And now we're looking at the 2-2. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a foul ball. And we're looking at the 2-2 for Zach Deloach. And 2-2 once again. Zach Deloach is really fighting it. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-2 count. That should have been a strike, but the umpire said otherwise. Maybe that's the makeup call because the out that shouldn't have been at second base. Umpire saying you got to hold your end of the deal. And now here is the pitch. And that is fouled again. Zach Deloach is really working Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller at 64 pitches, and we're only in the top of the 4th. Cutting it close. He's going to get pulled real soon. Let's hope the Mariners can get out of this fast. And now we are looking at the 3-2, the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is going to retire the side. We go to... It's going to be Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh, and Luke Raley. And let me finish that video, shall I?
Jonah Heim and a 3-0 Texas lead.
Big inning here for the Rangers.
The Astros now 1 out away. Now, if Kessinger throws on the money, it bounces over there. The Astros have done it. The Astros have done it again in 20.
You guys waited to celebrate. You didn't want to do it yesterday, knowing that winning the division was on the line. It was out there for you to get. You get it. What does it mean to you to be ALS champs again?
Good.
And now we are back from the break. And Julio Rodriguez is now up to the plate. He's batting third in the order. And now here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And that's going to be outside for a ball. And now we're looking at the 1-2. Julio batting .270. And now here is the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike three. And that is out number one as Julio goes down and strikes. And Julio, I have a video for you to show my disappointment. Here's the pitch to Cal Raleigh. Lando Cal Raleigh. He's now 0 for, he has 0 for 1 right now. Here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball, and that is fouled. Oh, the no scene. I gotta do that. J Try Podcast told me to do that. Okay, I got you. Now here's the pitch. And that is going to be a ball. 1-2. And if someone can put it in the chats of the favorite scene, I'll do it. And now here is the pitch. And now here's a line drive, and that's going to get in the gap for a base hit. And Cal Raleigh will get in there for a single to throw to second base. And Cal Raleigh stays at first base. Lando Cal Raleigh is now at first base. And now we're looking at the pitch. And that is Luke Raley taking it for... I totally messed that up, but Luke Raley got a fielder's choice. Not really a good use of the force. You don't even see Julio hitting 20 home runs. I don't blame you for saying it. I don't blame you at all. And now here is Mitch Garver, and he'll take that for a ball. It's going to be a 1-0 count. Now we're looking at the 1-0, and that's going to be a 1-1 count. Game has been pretty uneventful. Now here's the 1-1, And now here's a throw to second. Luke Raley was trying to steal, and he's out. Not even close. And Luke Raley, this is for you. I think Luke, this is exactly his reaction. No! If the Mariners were winning 55 games by the All-Star break, they would be the best team in baseball. So I think 50 is probably more fair, honestly, at this point. I would say around 50. And then here's my other reaction for the Mariners failing. Yeah, at the time when we saw that, we probably thought it was funny the way, like, no! But I'll do that scene. Lord Vader, can you hear me? Yes, master. Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right? It seems, in your anger, you killed her. I couldn't have. She was alive. I felt it. No! And the Emperor's he's just standing there just laughing about it. Because he tricked Anakin into joining the dark side. 27 games until the break, so 16-11 is crazy. Because right now they're at 39 and 30. Let's make sure and check that they are. They are 39 and 30. I think the Major League record is still 62 games by the All-Star break. And we are back from the break. Not so much Star Wars spirit going on, really. It's pretty unfortunate. There's a Chewbacca sighting right now. And now Bryce Miller is up to the plate, or going to pitch. Now here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to Josh Rojas. Easily fielded to throw to first. And that is in time. And we got one down already. And now here's Corey Julks. And we are looking at the pitch. And that is a strike. We're looking at the 0-1 so far for the Corey Julks. Quality starts leader in the major leagues is the Seattle Mariners with 41. The 38 of the Philadelphia Phillies. Third is Pirates. The pitch. And now here's a pop-up. And that looked maybe some little trouble. Nope. That's going to be Julio Rodriguez who makes the catch with the bubble gum. And that's going to be 2 down. Bryce is getting Logan and Felix tonight. No run support. Yep, unfortunately. Corey Lee is now up to the plate. And now here is the pitch. And that is a swing and a miss. And that is a strike. Jay Trident Podcast gave me a scene to do, and I will do it. It's going to be from Star Wars A New Hope. And that is going to be a foul. And now we're looking at the 0-2. Corey Lee is now batting. Is at 5 for 9. He's been killing the Mariners, batting way over 500. And here is the 0-2 pitch by Bryce Miller. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is going to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still no score. And Jay Trident Podcast, you better be ready for this because I'm about to do it. Where are you taking this thing? Prisoner transfer. Cell 1138? I wasn't notified. I'll have to clear it. We got him, Luke! Yeah, I'll get him! Boom, 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 boom. Kaboom. Boom. Look out! Boom. We gotta find a way where the princess is. There it is. 2187. You go out there. I'll hold them here. Everybody, everything under control. Situation normal. What happened? It was like weapons malfunction, but we're fine. Everything out is perfectly fine now. Thank you. How are you? We're sending a squad up. Negative. We got a reactor leak. Give us a few minutes to lock down. It's a large leak. Very dangerous. There's no reactor on that floor. Yeah, well, maybe he has it. Maybe check that to Stormtrooper. Hey, do we have a reactor leak over here? No, we do not. No, but okay, you really got, okay, fine. You know what? Who is this? What is your operating number? Boom. Boring conversation anyway. Luke, we're gonna have company. Jay Trident Podcast, you better have been there when I did it. You better have been there, because if you were not there, I'll be very disappointed. And if anyone else in the chats can give me a Star Wars scene from episodes 1 through 6, that'd be great. All right, we are back from the break, and let's hope the Mariners can just figure this freaking thing out. And now here is going to be, I believe this is Tyler Locklear up the bat, or it could be Mitch Garver. Here is Mitch Garver up to the plate, and that is going to be a ball. And we're looking at the 1-0 count to Mitch Garver. Last time he walked, the pitch, and that is going to be a foul ball. And we're looking at the 1-1. And here's the 1-1. And that is a check swing, and that is going to be hooking foul. Mitch Garver still batting 179. Maybe people are saying it. We should have had a Teoscar Hernandez because he was still batting in the 260s, but those stupid analytics, and I fell for it too. Doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, you strike out, but then you'll make it up with home runs and extra base hits. And that's not what the Mariners are doing right now. And we're looking at the 1-2. And here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And now we've got one down so far. Up next to the plate, it is going to be Dom Canzone, and who is also another atrocious hitter. Like I'm telling you, we got to get a corner outfielder. You got to get someone in the infield, and you got to get at least a couple bullpen pitchers. And now here is the pitch to Canzone, and that is going to be a strike. Dom Canzone, he is obviously awful right now, batting 7th in the order. And here is the pitch, and that is going to be a ball. 1-1. This has been a very boring game so far. And now we're looking at the 1-1, and here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Ugly swing by the Dom Canzone. And we are looking at the 1-2 count. Dom Canzone has hit safely in 4 of his last 5 games. And we're looking at the 1-2, and here is the pitch. And he chases it. It's going to be a pop fly, maybe a blooper, and no. And it's going to drop in for a base hit. And is Dom Canzone going to second base on this one? Did he keep running? Did he just run it out? Nope, he stays at first base. Very much miscommunication by the Chicago White Sox on that one, but we will more than take that. And Tyler Locklear is up to the plate. And let's hope the Mariners can make something happen. Tyler Locklear is not playing well. He's 0 for 1 to pitch. And that is going to be outside for a ball. Canzone is surprisingly 2 for 2 right now. Locklear is 0 for 1, strikeout in the second. We're looking at the 1-1 so far for Tyler. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. And that was outside the strike zone. But otherwise, it's going to be a 1-2 count. I know, Vader. You're feeling mad about it. This aren't you? And we're looking at the 0-1. And here's the pitch. Check swing. He did not go. That's going to be a 2-2 count. And now we're looking at the 2-2. And here is the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And it's going to be up to Brian Bliss to be the hero. And this is just very frustrating to watch.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Ryan Bliss went chasing for that one. That's going to be an 0-1 count. So far, it's 2 hits for the White Sox, 3 hits for the Mariners. And here's the 0-1, and that's going to be outside for a ball. I know Locklear is not showing anything good so far. And now we're looking at the 1-1. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be low for a ball, 2-1. And now here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. He just chasing crap. Like, why are you doing this to yourself, Ryan Bliss? Not a good idea. And now we're looking at the 2-2. And here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. It's going to be a 3-2 count. And now we're looking at the 3-2 and the pitch. Now here's a ground ball right to the shortstop. The throw to first, and that is in time. And Mariners continue to not score. And I'm going to keep playing this all day long. No! Yeah, that's how I feel about this right now. Let's see if I can do another Star Wars scene that I can do really, really quickly. Aha! Welcome, young Skywalker. I have been expecting you. You no longer need those. I am looking forward to completing your training. In time, you will call me Master. You're greatly mistaken. You will not turn me the way you did against my father. Oh no, my young Jedi. It is you who are mistaken about the great many things. His lightsaber. Yes, a Jedi's weapon. Much like your father. But you must know that he can never be turned from the dark side. So deal with it. You're wrong. Soon I'll be dead. And you with me. Perhaps you haven't been aware of the rebel fleet. Yes, I assure you, we are quite safe from your friends here. Your overconfidence is your weakness. Your faith in your friends is yours. It is pointless to resist, my son. Oh, you know that. Here's what's going on. Your friends are on the Centauri room, walking into a trap, as in your rebel fleet. It is I who allowed the Alliance to get in there in the pitiful little, in the shield generator. It is your pitiful little band, an entire legion of my best troops awaits them. Oh, I'm afraid that the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive. All right, I'll do the next scene later. Now, here's the pitch, and that is going to be low for a ball. Well, because Mariners don't really have good coaching on the batting end. We hired a freaking offensive, quote, coordinator. He was garbage. He was a horrible. And now here's the 1-0. And now here's a line drive caught by J.P. Crawford. Nice catch by J.P. And now we've got one down. Nice catch by J.P. Crawford. And we're in the top of the 6th right now. And now here is the pitch by Andrew Vaughn. Or to Andrew Vaughn. Here's the play to J.P. Crawford to throw to first. And that is in time. And once again, we're playing a scoreless inning. Now here is the pitch from Bryce Miller. The pitch. And that's going to be a strike. And Bryce Miller has been settling down. He did struggle a little bit with his pitches. And now he's been pitching like an ace so far. And I hope I don't jinx it. Mariners have allowed 3 or fewer runs in 14 of the last 17 games. And those 3 were the Royals, and the White Sox. And now we're looking at the 1-1. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be low for a ball, 2-1. And now we're looking at the 2-0. 2-1. And by the way, the Mavericks lost. Now they're on the brink. Here's a 2-1. And that's going to be a strike. Or a ball, 3-1. My bad. And now here's the 3-1. And now here's the pitch. And that is going to be swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to retire the side. That is now 7 strikeouts for Bryce Miller. Hopefully he keeps this thing going. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. Offense has been great since getting rid of Brown. Would you rather have the offense or better pitching? I would take better pitching, I guess. Because better, I don't know. Can we Jedi mind trick ourselves into 1 run? Oh. How long have you had these droids? About 3-4 seasons? Not for sale if you want them. Let me see your identification. Hold on. Let me see your identification. You don't need to see his identification. We don't need to see his identification. These aren't the droids you're looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. He can go about his business. You can go about your business. Move along. Move along. Move along. But yeah, I hope you like this Stormtrooper helmet that I'm wearing. I have the Stormtrooper helmet. I have the Darth Vader helmet too. Lord Vader, what are your orders? He's saying keep the helmet on. This thing has buttons things. Now I can sound like a stormtrooper. Do I really sound like one? I mean, this speaker is not really high quality. Yeah, so, I mean, the only thing about this helmet, though, it just kind of hurts my head. It's just so heavy. There's got to be better quality helmets than this. This feels like more of a collector's item. And we are back from the break. Oh, I can hardly breathe in this thing. Look at this stormtrooper helmet. Can't believe I have this. Such a dork. But I love being a dork. And now here is J.P. Crawford up to the plate. And now here is the pitch. And now here's the line drive, and that's actually a ground ball. And he's out. That's great. That's just great. You know, I got to do this again, because based on that...
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. And now it's going to be Josh Rojas up to the plate. Oh, rally helmet? Okay, fine. As you say so, Jay Trident podcast. But you know, stormtroopers aren't good at aiming or whatever, but they got screwed over by us stormtroopers. We got screwed by the plot armor. And Josh Rojas, he takes it for a ball, I think. I lost count on that. This thing's on the batteries, too. And now we're looking at the 1-1 from Josh Rojas. And now here is the pitch. And now here's a line drive, and that is going to be a caught sliding catch by Zach Deloach, the former Mariner prospect. And we got one down. Two down, shall I say. And now it's up to Julio Rodriguez. I'm going to call him the chosen one to bring the Mariners to a victory today. I'm counting on you, Julio, because you shall be the chosen one. Can't believe I'm wearing this helmet. I can't believe I would actually use this helmet for the game. This thing was just sitting in my closet collecting dust, like literally right in there. And now here's the pitch to Julio. And that is going to be a strike. And the batteries just ran out, so I hope you guys can hear my voice really well. Like, I'm doing a voice check right now. Can you hear my voice very well? And now that's a foul ball for Julio. It's going to be a 1-0. I think the Stormtrooper helmet thing makes it worse. I mean, I guess the barrel got on the bat, you know? 2 balls, hit on the screws, and both outs. Yep, sounds about right. And now we're looking at the 1-1 count. And now here is the pitch. Now here's a ground ball right to the first baseman. Ah, great. And that's going to retire the side. This thing does run on batteries. And I have to unscrew the frickin' thing. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my Emperor scene. Come, boy. See for yourself. Come here that you will witness the ending of the Mariners and the end of your significant run of a 3-game winning streak. Oh? You want this, don't you? The hate is swelling in you now. Take your Mariners bat. Use it. Strike me down. I won't bite. Give in to your anger to help the Mariners' offense, which they suck. Because you must fall to the dark side. No. It is unavoidable. It is your destiny. You, like your father, no. Might? Yep. I think I got that wrong, but... And now the scene's about to be ended. I don't think the Stormtrooper helmet helped. I think it made it worse. But do you guys like the Stormtrooper helmet? It's pretty cool. I also have something else to present after this. It's going to be my son, Grogu. He lives with me, too. I'll show you to him. Eventually. Right now, he's sleeping. He doesn't want to be disturbed right now. I adopted him during the pandemic on Black Friday at Best Buy. And we are back from the break. Hopefully Bryce Miller is still pitching, which would be very nice. And he is still on the mound with 80 pitches. And we are now in the 7th inning. I think he should try to go as long as he possibly can to save this bullpen because he has been just on a freaking roll today. But that's the problem. You don't know which Bryce Miller you're getting. That's the thing. And now here is the pitch. And that is going to be popped up and fouled. And we're looking at an 0-1 count. And now here is going to be the 0-1 pitch. And that is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2. Paul DeJong. And we're looking at the 0-2 for Paul DeJong. And now here is the pitch. And that is fouled right off of his foot. And that's still going to be 0-2. Angels are destroying the Diamondbacks 7-0. Let's take a look at the standings right now for the Diamondbacks end. Diamondbacks is at 32-35. They are pretty much trailing the division significantly, but they are just one game back from the wild card. So I don't think they'll be trading anyone anytime soon. And now here's the 0-2. And that is fouled again. I mean, what if, because Suarez got benched, I wonder maybe would they trade him or would they just DFA him and then the Mariners can pick him up for cheap? And we're looking at the 0-2. And here is the 0-2 pitch. And that is outside for a ball. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. I guess the Stormtroopers really picked up my views, though. Mariners ML. What do you mean, Danny? And now we're looking at the 1-2. And now here is the pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to Josh Rojas. Easy throw to first. And that is going to be in time. And that's going to be 1 down. And at the 7th inning, I'm going to do the take me out to the ball game while wearing my Stormtrooper helmet. One day I want to make fire doing this. And if you're wondering what this is my All-Star Game bat. It won't auto. There you go. That's the autofocus I like to see. And now here's Oscar Colas, the pitch. And now here is a ground ball right to Tyler Locklear. And that is out. Chang Choi, Anyong. I think you're Korean, but what are you talking about? Money line? What are you talking about? What money line? Tell me what you're talking about. Curious to know. I should have greeted with my Stormtrooper helmet at the start of the show. And now we are looking at the pitch. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a strike. We're looking at the 1-2. And here it is. And that's going to be a ball, 1-1. Danny, what are you betting on anyway? Zach DeLoach is 1 for 2, batting 158 with no home runs and 1 RBI. The former Mariner prospect. And here's the 1-1. And that's going to be fouled again. That's going to be a 1-2 count. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-2 count. And by the way, we are already on 2 outs. And we are looking at the 2-2. And here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to retire the side once again. 92 pitches for Miller. 8 strikeouts for Bryce Miller. And now it's time for the 7th inning stretch. And I will do it while wearing my Stormtrooper helmet. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the Mariners. If they don't win, it's a shame. It would be a shame because look at Bryce Miller. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right, so should I still continue to wear my Stormtrooper helmet, or should I take it off? I mean, what do you guys think? Should I wear the Stormtrooper helmet for the rally, or should I not? I don't know. But this thing is so cool. I can't believe I spent money on this thing. Should have put it in stocks. Which, by the way... Oh! Wait, hold on a second. I gotta show you this video because Luke Rayleigh's gonna be up real soon.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a trap.
We're doomed.
Well, we're gonna get into the inning real quick, and I may just wear my Stormtrooper helmet just to torture myself even further. Because look at this helmet. 1-0 this game is. This has been a really quick game. Oh, boy. Who's going to be hitting in the 9th inning? And we are back from the break. This is going to be Mike Baumann. I would have kept an Austin Voth, but I'm not looking forward to this. This isn't going to be fun. That's all I'm going to say. This is going to be no fun. Where is Munoz? Put his butt out there. Don't pull a woo on him. We lost the Kansas City series. This is going to be frustrating. And Mike Baumann, he is going to make his appearance. He has a 3.16 ERA. And I'm going to wear this Stormtrooper helmet to torture myself. And now here is the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to deep left field. And that is gone. And just like that, they blew the lead and they blew the save. And now it's a tie ball game. And that was Luis Robert Jr. with a home run. Like, what just happened? Just and at the very first pitch, he just gives up a home run. Wow. This just ruined my YouTube content. I need Luke Rayleigh to hit a home run so I can make this, like a metaphoric video of Luke Skywalker blowing up the Death Star. Oh, there we go. And we have a walk. And must I say this? I must really say this.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. And look at that idiot manager, Scott Service, like, oh, let's put in Mike Bauman. Oh. And the pitch. And that is going to be a ball. Like, this is the 97 bullpen with a low ERA. And now we are looking at the 1-0 pitch. And now here is the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike one. Bauman should not be playing. Like, Scott Service could have at least kept in Austin Voth. Like, I don't know why he keeps doing this. He keeps having these bad habits of bad bullpen management. And no one wants to address this. And a swing and a miss, strike two. Like, no one's going to address the bad bullpen decisions. It's just never going to happen. The accountability is never going to be there. He just is allowed to make these horrible decisions. And now here's the 1-2. And that gets in the dirt. And that actually gets away. And that's going to be a man on second base. Christian, I thought you weren't going to be here. Why are you still here? But I thank you for being here. Because Scott Service makes terrible decisions with his bullpen. He puts in the worst possible players in the positions. Like, this is why we're going to lose, because of stuff like this. Not because of lack of personnel, not because of lack of offense. It's because of bad bullpen management. And that is strike three, and we've got two down. And looks like they're pulling him out. They're doing that whole lefty-lefty matchup. At this point, I don't even care anymore. I really don't. But I'm glad I have people on my channel now. I think my Stormtrooper helmet may have something to do with it. But also to make me feel better, if you could donate to this channel, because all I can say is this.
We're doomed.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
That's exactly how I feel. Can't believe I have 12 people watching this show now, which I'm really happy about. But I gotta drink some water. I don't really think of it much, honestly. I really don't. But it's not a bad question to have, but not at this time with how bad this game has gone. We had a 1-0 lead. It was going to be a magical Luke Skywalker thing, and then Scott Service fucks it up because, oh, let's put in Mike Bauman. This is exactly how ridiculous. And we are back from the break. And of course, it was Luis Robert Jr. with that home run. At least put in Standing out there. He can throw 10 pitches. Yeah, that's the thing. Why are we... This load pitching management is just ridiculous. Just wasting the bullpen. Yes, Mike Bauman should be condemned. Now here is the Saucedo. Now I really don't know why they're just wasting arms again. And here's the pitch. And that is low, and that nearly got away. I don't really understand this. I'm trying to understand what this is all about. Saucedo with a 2.76 average. He sounds like he's better. One of the better pitchers. 3 saves. You should have put him in earlier. And now ground ball foul. Why didn't you put in Saucedo when there was an opportunity to do so? Like, I don't get it. And now we're looking at the 1-1. And here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. You could have put in Saucedo earlier. And now here's the pitch. And that's a ground ball foul. Now we're looking at the 1-2. And now here is the pitch. And that's going to be low for a ball. 2-2. And now we're looking at the nope, nothing happening. It's 3-2, so it's still 2-2. And now we're looking at the 2-2. And now here is the pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to Saucedo, the toss to first, and that is in time. And this is for you, Scott Service.
What is it, General?
My lord, the fleet has moved out of Lightspeed. Comscan has detected an energy field protecting an area of the 6th planet of the Hoth system. The field is strong enough to deflect any bombardment.
The rebels are alerted to our presence. Admiral Oswald came out of Lightspeed too close to the system.
He felt surprise was wiser.
He is as clumsy as he is stupid. General, prepare your troops for a surface attack.
Yes, my lord.
Lord Vader, the fleet has moved out of Lightspeed and we're preparing to...
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. Captain Piet.
Yes, my lord.
Make ready to land our troops beyond their energy field, then deploy the fleet so that nothing gets off the system. You are in command now, Admiral Piet.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
Yep, that's exactly how I felt. If I was Vader, I'd be like, you have failed me, Scott Service. You're clumsy as you are stupid. And now we are back from the break. We got Josh Rojas and Julio Rodriguez. All we need is one run, and the Mariners win this game, and it's time to get back in business. And it happened with the Stormtrooper helmet when the Mariners scored, and then it happened with Luis Robert, Luis Robert Jr. Now here is Josh Rojas up to the plate. Camera showing Scott Service for making bad bullpen decisions. And now here is the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. And we're looking at the 0-1. And now here is the pitch. And did he go? He did not. Like, even if the Mariners win this game, I'm still not going to be happy. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we're looking at the 1-1. And now here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 with that 100-mile-an-hour fastball. That is Kopech. He's looking at the 1-2. And we're looking at the 1-2 pitch. And that is up high for a ball. That's going to be ball 2, 2-2. And this helmet makes it really hard to breathe. And we're looking at the 2-2. And here is the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Rojas, and now we've got one down. Julio Rodriguez is going to be up to the plate. Like, here's the thing. Like, it's really a shame that most Mariner fans out there, especially on Twitter, they have no respect for, like, different opinions, especially on my problems with Scott Service. Like, it just really makes me upset that I get immediately attacked as a bad Mariner fan, blah, blah, and my podcast should basically die. Now, here's the pitch. And a really half-assed swing by Julio Rodriguez, and that's going to be strike 1. It is now 0 for 3. It's crazy that it's the 9th inning. Like, it's 9th inning and the sun is still popping. Like, you would think by now this would be like the 5th inning. Like, this game has been breezing along. We're at the bottom of the 9th inning and the sun is still out. This is how weird the whole pitch clock thing really is. Because this game has been zipping. Julio is batting .268. He's really got to step it up. And now here is the pitch by Julio Rodriguez. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a strike 0-2. Mariners are not even putting up a fight on him. I would say that Taylor Saucedo better be out there. And now we're looking at the 1-2 pitch on the way. And that is going to be outside for a ball. That's going to be a 1-2 count. Maybe Cal Raleigh could be the hero again since he is up to the bat once again, or he's going to be on deck if Julio Rodriguez. Well, no, wait. It's still going to be 1 out, so there's still going to be a chance. Here's a 1-2. Check swing. What are you doing, Julio? You almost got yourself out for that. And now that's going to be, got 103 viewers, by the way. That's great. I now have 9 people watching. And now we're looking at the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball, ball 3. And Julio, if you get on base, you better be walking your ass off. You better be running your ass off. You better double steal. If I were you, it's freaking Chicago. The freaking White Sox. They're playing for the number 1 pick, basically. So you better win this game. And we're looking at the 3-2. And here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Julio Rodriguez. No, wait, that's a foul tip, I guess. He got away with it. Mariners are 15-6 in 1-run games. White Sox are 5-12, but for some reason I feel this game would be a little bit different. And now we're looking at the 3-2. And now here is going to be the 3-2 pitch. And that is ball 4. Take your base.
This is where the fun begins.
Yep, I hope this is the opportunity. Because Cal Raleigh hit that grand slam home run to end the game. And then he had another clutch moment on Tuesday yesterday. Can he do it for the... We really need you to do it, Cal Raleigh. It is your chance to be the hero. And now here is the pitch. And that's going to be a foul ball. Julio, you should be running by now. You should be stealing. What are you doing just staying there? Run. I'm begging you to run. Is it really this difficult? Just run. The rules are in your favor anyway. Just run. And the throw to first, not in time. Also, with my torturous experience of wearing the Stormtrooper helmet, if I could get a donation and a like, that'd be great. And now we are looking at the throw to first, and it's not in time. I have 35 people watching this. A lot of people are watching this. And now we're looking at the 0-1. This helmet is making it hard to breathe. And now, here is the 0-1. And that is outside for a ball. That's going to be a 1-1 count. It still feels weird that this is the 9th inning. The sun is still out. Like, that's just like the weirdest experience ever for a baseball game. And now we are looking at the 1-1. To Cal Raleigh, the big dumper. And now here's the 1-1. And that is up high for a ball. Julio, steal the damn base. Go to second base. Like, what are you doing? You're just standing there doing nothing. Or Scott Serv's like, oh no, don't steal. And now here is the 2-1 pitch. And that is a strike. You had all this chance to run, especially on those bad pitches. And now we're looking at the 2-2. And now here is the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. You would think that Julio would be... And now we're looking at the one. Now here is Luke Raley. Use the force. And now here is the pitch. And that is a ball. And now we're looking at the 1-0. Luke Raley, use the force. Let go, Luke. Luke, trust me on this one. And now here is the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You would think by now that Julio Rodriguez would be stealing by now. I guess, Riley, you make a good point. They're doing all those pitch outs. He's not even leading. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball, 2-1. I really need to breathe. This thing is really painful to wear. And now, use the force, Luke. This is your chance to be the hero. And now here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Why do we even try? I know that I bitch about Scott's service so much, but he literally makes me do it. Like, it's not like I'm doing it with no cause. I'm doing it because there is a cause, and the Mariners media just makes excuses. And now here's the 2-2. And now here is the blooper, and that is going to be caught by the left fielder. And that is going to retire the side. I'm pretty much just convinced that this game's over. Mariners don't got what it takes. They really don't. This game really frustrates me to the highest levels. I've never been this frustrated. Yeah, why would you throw the worst bullpen pitcher in the game like this? Yes, Judah Westcott. You are absolutely correct that this is depressing. Like, you want to know how depressed I am? Let's like this depressed. Feeling like this too.
We're doomed.
Yeah, we're doomed. And this is how I felt about bringing in Bauman.
It's a trap.
No, I don't want him on the team anymore. Steven Diaz, thank you for the dollar. Thanks for that tip. If anyone else would like to follow suit, please do so. Shout out to Steven Diaz. I think he's my biggest donor in this channel. Need some water. Jimmy John's has some interesting wrap options. Firecracker wrap. I've got to try that. Oh, yeah. Rayleigh on the base pass because he's got some speed. But the Mariners have got to get through this inning. It just feels weird to... It's like the 9th inning and we're still on sunlight. Barely 9 o'clock. Sun's still out. You'll be at the game Friday. Maybe you'll meet me somewhere, Steven Diaz. That should have been a balk by Thornton. And now we're looking at the pitch, and here it is. And that's going to be a ball. I'm not going to be dressing up in 70s. I'm just going to go to the game and just enjoy it. I mean, will I even enjoy it? I don't even know. Everyone's going to be at the game on Friday. Well, find Rooftop Sports. I'll be at the suite if you can find me. Maybe I'll try to hang out in, like, not the suite area, but, like, some area. I don't know. Mariners 2.5 over with 10 hits. Let me see what you got. No, you're dead. You're toast, Shell Fox. You shouldn't have made that bet. I wouldn't have done that. Trent Thornton is looking at the 1-1. You're on the third baseline. Well, go find me, Steven Diaz. I'll try to find you. Here's the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. And this is just an absolute nightmare. I'm just going to keep putting this like a dead horse.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
And now we're looking at the 2-1. And here is the pitch. Now here's a line drive. And that is going to be foul ball. That was close. Mariners, I mean, let's see how good their record is on extra inning games, because I don't think it's a good record at all. Because when it goes to extra innings, it's like, meh. Let's take a look at the splits. 1 run, they're 15-6. Extra innings, they're actually 4-1, believe it or not. The pitch. Now, here's a ground ball. That's going to advance the runner to third base, and now we got 1 down, but we got a runner at third base. Top of the 10th so far, 1 out. This weekend will be great games. Grow the division lead. Yeah, let's go for that sweep, or at least a 2 out of 3. But I am looking to be at the game on Friday. I'm going to be there on Friday because I'm meeting with a financial advisor. He's going to help me plan my retirement. I have a lot of assets in my IRA. He'll pitch the foul ball. And all I can say is, if you guys are 18 and you just graduated high school, the first thing you should do, the first place you should go is go to a freaking bank. Go to a bank and open up a retirement account. Open up a Roth IRA or a personal or traditional. And here's a ground ball, and no runner's going to be going. And we got 2 down. Josh Rojas with a nice saving play. And in 20 or so years, there'll be a rare sting of deaths, and they'll find Mariners memorabilia in every room. They find bodies because of death stress. Yeah, sounds... I'm not going to disclose who my financial advisor is. I think it's just a private banker, really. I'm not going to disclose that. But maybe I'll fish you for more information if you guys want to talk to him. But I am just meeting him because, I mean, I've been handling my retirement funds since 24. And unfortunately, I didn't really do anything about it until I was like 27. I just kept letting it... I mean, to be fair, I had a 401k, so I couldn't really do much. But there was that $100 a month that I did contribute to my IRA that I really should have put in towards the stock market. And of course, no, I would not put it towards like GameStop and all that crap. I would have put it towards like Amazon and like Apple, anything with longevity. And hell, if I was smarter, I would have done Bitcoin and all that crap years ago too. So it's really about the longevity when you're investing in a retirement. You want to do like index and all that stuff, But I'm sure I'll get. And here's Andrew Benintendi, big power hitter, by the way. I'm kind of scared crapless, you know. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike one. Mariners have got to find a way to win this game because blowing the save is just really sad. And now we're looking at the 0-1 to Andrew Benintendi. And here's the pitch. And now ground ball foul. We're looking at an 0-2 count. And we're looking at the 0-2. And here's the pitch. And now here's a pop-up into foul territory, and that is going to be well out of play. I'm going to put this on the Twitter. Scott Service thought letting Voth pitch one more inning would get him Tommy John. And we're looking at the 0-2, and Benintendi is the Mariner killer. And we're looking at the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike three. And look at that passion by Trent Thornton, and that is going to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Luke Raley is going to be at second base. And this is for you.
All wings reporting.
Oh, not that one. This is for you, Luke Raley. And Vader's going to give you shit.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
And Jay Trident's been way too long, and the Force is strong with the Mariners.
Just wanted to come in for a few minutes. I got to do my post game, but it's been a minute, so I wanted to stop by. Thank you for the stream. You have been helping me on my way home from work with a lot of these, so very much appreciated. And Mariners finish it off with a walk-off.
A walk-off, and it was the most fitting way. We had Mitch Han Solo Haniger shot down that TIE fighter, and he said, "You're all cleared now. Just run your ass off and go home."
Well, and the Force was good with Luke scoring the winning run. I was hoping the home run for Luke because that would be very fitting on Star Wars night, but at least he scores the winning run. So
he does.
All in all,
and just real quickly, let's say hello to my son Grogu. He woke up and I tried to wake him up throughout the game. I was trying to get him on the game, but he was like, "No, I'm sleeping." And then when I screamed everything, he woke up. So everyone say hello to my little son. I adopted him during the pandemic, and he's really happy with me.
I don't have anything Star Wars in this room, unfortunately, so can't.
Sadly, I do.
There you go. There you go. You got to wear that for the rest of it. So, but no,
yeah,
great win. You know, listen, it's that. Like I said, I just got a couple minutes here, then I gotta get going back to
do your thing, and then you gotta go to sleep.
No, I appreciate it. But I appreciate it. I know we've been trying to do one together, and I just, it's been tough, but I appreciate you, having me on as always. So, listen, the 3 close games against the White Sox, probably not exactly. We'd like to see a couple blowouts of them, but listen, stacking wins and Houston loses today. You're 8.5 up on Houston now. I don't know what Texas is doing, but you could be 7.5 up after tonight. So it's not always pretty, but I certainly can't complain about that here in June.
Maybe they'll be more conditioned for clutch games throughout this season. And Dodgers are breaking ranks. They are down 3-1 against the Texas Rangers. So Ohtani, Freeman, Teoscar, and Mookie Betts, with all those bats, you got to come up with at least something. You got to at least score one more run out of those guys.
They're not quite as offensively challenged as other teams that we watch, so I'll still give them a chance to do it. But I'm going to go get my stream going, and then message me and we'll get our stuff figured out for the movie thing and everything. But appreciate you doing the stream. Always enjoy a good Star Wars theme night as well. So
yeah, I got that. I gotta make that Death Star combination. It's gonna be a YouTube short. It's gonna be mixed in with that Death Star fight.
Oh, have to. You've got to have some
have
Star
to.
Wars shorts. You got to
great.
I'm not good with that stuff, but you got to have some sort of like Luke firing the things in to blow up the Death Star and the something. You got to have something.
Yeah,
and Mitch's Han Solo kind of fits, the rugged veteran. I think that's a good analogy. Mitch Haniger is Han Solo. So
yeah. Well, where am I? So like maybe a couple things to note out. Bryce Miller pitched absolutely fantastic. Like we got the good Bryce Miller because with this Bryce Miller, it's like Russian roulette with him. Like you don't know what you're going to get. 8 strikeouts, 92 pitches. I wanted him to go 8th because the other guy that's a 5 ERA went 100. Austin Voth with 3 strikeouts. And we all agree that he should have gotten one more inning because Bauman with a second blown save. But luckily, Luke Skywalker Rayleigh came to the rescue along with pinch hitting Mitch Haniger, which is fitting because that was like when Han Solo did it. He also did it at the last minute too. Like he wasn't even part of this game because he was like, I got old debts to pay. I'm out of here.
That's what Mitch Haniger was doing. He had some old debts to pay off and then came in. I guess he got Jabba paid off and then finished it off. So
he did
all the way around. So
well,
no,
you got
yeah. No, I was just saying I'm with you on Bryce Miller. You're never quite sure what you're going to get, but I think against this lineup, Bryce was fantastic. And, listen, the good news is, last thing I'll say, I'll get out of here, with the bullpen, as frustrating some of it's been, it's key to remember, too, they're without, like, their top 5 guys coming into the year. Munoz, Brash, Santos, Spire, and Stanek was down today as well. So I don't necessarily agree with all the moves that were made today, but hopefully get some guys back and the bullpen should be locked down. Have a good night, everybody. Roof, thanks for having me on as always, my friend. Appreciate it.
Have a good night, and may the force be with you.
Yes, you too. Later.
And that is going to do it for all of us. Thank you very much for being here. And I guess one last question. I guess this was from Riley. I would be concerned too, but Mariners were very depleted, but this is just proof that Mariners have got to make some serious moves. Like you got to get some bats, at least one freaking bat. And aside from that, bullpen needs to be taken care of. Get Eric Swanson when he's down in Toronto. So let's take care of that. Let's take care of business on that because this team is not really going to be able to compete for even September if they don't make these necessary changes. But that's going to do it for me. I got some Mariners games and content to work on. I got to work on these shorts, but that's going to do it. And Jack Crick, I don't blame you at all. I would say that too. But everyone have a good night. And since it was Star Wars night, may the force be with you.